Part about doing this is getting up here. Wait till you get old. I tell my students, don't ever get old. Say, Miss G, you aren't old. You're just used. My name is T.K. Galarneau, and I'm an English teacher by profession. Sometimes. Sometimes I think I don't do much good, but when I have one student come back and say, you know, you were right, Mrs. G, I wish I would have listened to you, then I say, okay, you're on your way. So I've decided that, no, this is not going to work. Maybe I can do this without breaking something here. Okay, this is better. Well, maybe not. There we go, now we got it. One thing about being a teacher, especially a high school teacher, you learn to be a moving target. So you never stand in one place very long. I moved to California about 12 years ago. I was born and raised in north central Idaho and on a small farming and ranching community. And the way we worked cattle up there was a whole lot different than what they do down here. So it inspired me to learn. And so I've written a poem called Buckaroo. A flat-brimmed hat, the fancy wild rag, those are the things that put on the tag of a cowboy. Lives out Nevada way. The Great Basin is where he'll stay. Tall boots and armitas cover his legs. His work's in demand. He never begs. Spurs that shine, fancy bits and romels. Some work in Macatis and Bosals as well. A man and his horse, together they're strong, with a rawhide riata that's 60 foot long. Just look at his tack. The toolin's real neat. With a wade saddle tree, his rig is complete. Now, if you're thinking this man's about show, you ask anyone who's still in the know, and they'll tell you for sure that a real buckaroo takes pride in his tack, and he will outdo any Texas puncher who ties hard and fast. When throwing the big loop, he's unsurpassed. He studies the cavy to pick out his string. He looks at the marks. Which ones will he bring? Smooth for the snaffle, one for the two-ring, two for the bridle. It shows in the mane. He chooses a 6, or might be he needs 8. Depends on the circle he has to make. He'll brand and he'll doctor, but not fix a fence. Jobs done on horseback make really good sense. He sure ain't lazy, but a fence drives him crazy. About building the thing, he's a little bit hazy. He remembers a time when the range was large, but it's not up to him. He's not in charge. You'll find him alone in deserts up high or in valleys low with grass and blue sky. He works all day long from dawn until dark. He looks at the cattle to make sure they're marked. He's got a keen eye and he's looking right smart. He's checking the brands that tell him apart. There's a saying that says about old buckaroos, we'd like them to stay. Our legend that old, the time it just grew. We'd like them to stay till their dying day. What we want don't matter. We don't have no say. It might be best if we kneel down and pray so buckaroos won't die they'll just ride away. Thank you. Thank you very much.